Tattoo time! 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 Hello guys, I know this is not an NPD, Narcissistic Personality Disorder video, but I just figured out that I wanted to make tattoo videos about my tattoos. Well, let's start. I'm gonna talk about why, when, and where I got my tattoos, the story behind it. And so I'm gonna start with how I got into the tattoos. I started really getting interested in tattoos when I was probably 18, 19 years old, back to Italy. The thing is, there was no information whatsoever. We were kind of walking blindly to these tattoo shops. We would only have one tattoo shop in my hometown, which was a big town, you know, back in the mid-90s, late 90s. I had only two friends with tattoos. It was like one friend of mine, he had an Indian portrait, and a friend of mine, she had a small elf on her wrist. So there was already really like, oh my god, you know, you got tattoos, wow, it's not gonna go away, so you're gonna get regrets. But I really love the ink and having art on your body as an expression, because you see I have a lot of piercings. I have now 15 tattoos, 14, 15 tattoos. Like, got my thighs as well, which I tattooed myself because I was practicing as well. So I was really interested, and I was buying a lot of magazines, and I got to see an English artist, which is in London, where I live now, and it was really good at it, and I was watching all these different styles. And back then, one of the most popular style was tribals, of course, which now is pretty lame. It's been replaced by geometrical works or dot work as well. It looks much better. Tribals, they're really lame. I mean, just this round, spiky shapes. They just, thank God I didn't get one. And a few times I booked a tattoo and I canceled the appointment because I wasn't sure. So it took me over 15 years to get my first tattoo. I got it in 2011, and this is my first tattoo. It's my daughter's name, Charlize, and it did cost me £90. It was done by a girl in an hour and a half, I think. It was not that painful. The only painful part was the first letter near the elbow and near the wrist. That was because the bones and the skin is really thin. So that's how was my pain of level. And I really liked the feeling, I really liked the outcome and my skin with ink. So a few months later I decided to have a big tattoo done. It took me a while to get the design and everything, but I thought that I wanted to go with a sleeve that represent my life, my story of myself. So this is the second tattoo. It's a skull, it's a skeleton with a microphone and lilies and speaker, because I'm a singer. The artist that did this tattoo is Joao Bosco from the Tattoo Family Business in London. I shouldn't say that I do not recommend to go there, because I had a sort of a bad experience, but that's, you know, it's not everybody has bad experiences, but tattoo artists sometimes can be a little bit of assholes. They are, because they think they're the best. They can decide whatever they want on your skin and, you know, be a little bit of up their ass. So yeah, this guy left me with two scars in here, one here and one there, before this design was done. That's actually my idea, to cover the scars, but he actually managed not to cover the scars with a tattoo. You can see that the spine is here and the scars are here. So well done, Joao, thank you very much for that. And I paid over £1,000 for the whole thing in over 5 sessions, which is crazy. It's unbelievable. That's a rip-off, and I will tell you why, because this one is another story, I will tell you. So I got my first tattoo, and then my second tattoo, and then in 2012 there was the London Tattoo Convention. Amazing! I decided to get other 3 tattoos. I booked it. The first one was my daughter portrait on my neck, and unfortunately I had a bad experience on this one too, because as you can see, it's not really well done. It's not really nice. It's not a really nice portrait. It's not because the placement on the neck. The artist was pretty shit. And I don't remember his name, unfortunately, but it was a Spanish guy, and his portfolio was pretty cool, like the best portrait I've ever seen. I think he tricked people with that thing. It wasn't real. He said, oh yeah, £100 for the portrait on your neck, vamos, tomorrow you're gonna do the portrait. I was like, wow, it's awesome, cool. Then when I saw the result, I was like, dude, what's all this black? No, it's gonna fade out because it didn't fade out. I know, because it didn't. Rip off. Second tattoo that I got on my hand, and it's my dog. Used to be my dog. He died in 1998, and really love it. It really means a lot to me because he died in 1998, and we grew up together. I was 11 when I got him. The artist is, thank you Windows. And the artist is Murran Billy, is an Italian guy. It was really nice guy. I paid only £350 for 3 hours and a half, I think. And he hurt like a bitch. My hand was swollen this much and I couldn't bend my finger for 3 days. The outcome, it's pretty cool. I mean, he didn't have a lot of time and he was really tired, so it was worth it, but I know the work is not really what is showing on his stuff because he was really tired, so I understand. But I really like it. Third tattoo, this is a crazy story. I was walking around the stalls and the booths and everything, and I saw this guy portrait. They were amazing. His name is Shane O'Neill. I didn't know that he was the winner of the TV series Ink Masters. I didn't know. Sorry. Ooh, you know, I'm the winner of Ink Master. Yeah, but who cares? I mean, seriously, I was just looking for a tattoo from a good tattoo artist, which he is. He was interested. I was like, yeah, I just want a portrait of myself tattooed on my arm. It's like, yeah, cool, yeah, come tomorrow and we will talk about it and everything. I had all the drawings already with me. Another tattoo artist told me to go to him because he couldn't do it because he was busy. The next day, I go to the stall. He wasn't there. There was his wife. I was like, excuse me, where is Shane? He's not here because he's around, you know, for interviews and photos because he's the winner of Ink Masters. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I had a tattoo booked. Like, no, it's not gonna be able to do it today. It was the fucking last day of the London Tattoo Convention, so I was like, fuck. So I went to the other guy that suggested me to go to him. I was like, dude, who kind of guy you suggested me to go to? I mean, it kind of bailed on me, and it was like, okay, man, I cannot do it today. I can do it tomorrow out of the tattoo convention in a place. And I was like, yes, please, just let's do it because your portraits are actually better than him, I think. I mean, there we go. 4 hours, £450, best portrait that I got. One of the best one I got, and it's myself. This is me when I was 4 or 5 years old. The story goes, in the original photo, I actually have next to me a London double-deck bus toy. And I'm living in London right now, so I figured out that it was the best thing. And also as a reminder to myself who I really am, my personality, which is connected to the personality disorder, just to not lose focus on who I really am. And that's pretty much it. After that, I started tattooing myself and tattooing people, my ex-girlfriend, some friends. The tattoos, they come pretty well, but I was tattooing myself as well. I was tattooing my legs. I cannot really show everything, but I can show these ones. This is my star sign, and this is my favorite singer, Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. And I got a big koi fish in here and a skeleton in here, a skull, sorry. And I got on the other side a little eye, a realistic eye, but it didn't come up really well, but it's not that bad. Last year, I got other 2 tattoos done. One is a mandala tattoo done from a girl, a really young girl. She's 21 years old. She's an apprentice, but she's done a great job. And this is the tattoo. Sorry. Yeah, I really like it. And after that, I booked a tattoo from Carl Grace. This is another interesting story. Carl Grace is getting popular and kind of famous on the web and for his work, and he's a really great artist, I have to say that, because I booked it right away. He's from America, he's from the States, and when I saw his post on Facebook calling for London, I clicked it right away. I sent the email that I wanted to tattoo, boom, deal, sorted. Wow, I was like, no way. We met, amazing guy, everything was going well. Another tattoo and also my head tattoo, but he said that it was gonna take too long, and also my head wasn't really healthy skin. I had some stuff going on. So I opted to do this one. This is one of my ex-girlfriend. Unfortunately, she died in 2001 and she was only 19, so it's a memory for me. This is life, death, and a flower all together, and some stuff going on. It took him 5 hours in a row, one session, and I paid £800. He made a discount of £200 just because he felt like it. Because when he finished, he didn't really do a great job in some parts, in here, some doodling here and here as well. and here. So that's the thing. After 2 days I sent him the photos because it was healing, and he got really pissed off that I wasn't happy. But I said that I was really happy with the portrait with the skull and the rose. I wasn't happy with the doodling around with the background. I think it was badly done, and for the price that I paid, it wasn't really worth it. He got really pissed off, he fucked me off really badly, and saying that he will never ever tattoo me ever again, and that I was really up my ass being like that. So thank you, Carl Grace, you're an asshole, and I will never get a tattoo from you ever. So that's good for me. This is pretty much all the story about my tattoos. I will get some more. I will get my head tattoo as well. I will get my chest, my back, finish my sleeves, and hopefully I will fully cover, not my face, definitely not this area. I don't think I'm gonna tattoo this part of my face. Probably I will go up to here, something like that. But my face will always be there. I don't think it's cool to change your facial feature. That's what I think. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know it's not a narcissistic personality disorder video, but I just wanted to make a tattoo video because it's related to my life, it's related to my story, my background and everything. Next video maybe I will make the piercing video. I will show all my piercings, the story behind prices, how much the pain is, why I did it, how many I removed because I removed few. And so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye bye.